What's going on, everyone? Welcome back. Week 3, ready to get after it. Brian, how are you?
Pretty good. Unfortunate loss that the Giants had against the Cowboys. Fun game, unfortunate result. Life of a Giant fan. Football seems to have got its way back on track this week. A lot of poor performances for some of the offenses we really liked in week 1. The Lions being one, kind of bouncing back in a big way last week. So football really feels like it's officially back. Here we are talking about week 3 already. How are you?
I'm good. It's Wednesday. It's not hump day, it's ETR day.
ETR day. That's why we wanted to do the stream before ETR comes out. So you can, if anyone wants to do a few drafts, get some EV with us prior to ETR, we can help guide you along the way.
All right. What do you want? You want to talk through Primetime Palooza or just get after it?
Yeah, let's talk through it briefly. Zoom in a bit on your screen as well. So we have 2 games. One appears to be more exciting than the others. Than the other. Miami and Buffalo in Buffalo, and Kansas City against the Giants. Clearly, the latter is the more favorite game for everybody. That's what people are looking forward to the most. All seriousness, talking through the slate, do you want to go position by position? Do you want to just call out specific targets that you have?
Yeah.
What are your thoughts?
Let's do positions.
All right. I'm interested to see, like, we appear to have just a single elite quarterback on this slate. We've talked a bit about how a lot of times, like, just waiting on quarterback is typically better because the skill position players you're sacrificing at like the 2 or 3 overall pick is more material than just getting that late round quarterback. Do you feel that way now with Allen here?
Yeah, I'm never taking Allen 1, but I'm always taking him 2 if he's there.
Really?
Yeah, and then Mahomes I have behind Kelsey, so I'm not getting a ton of him, but yeah, and then it's just and 2 are going to project pretty much the same, so it's whatever one is there at the end. But yeah, I think Josh Allen's right at 2.
Interesting. I mean, it's tough because, like, I say, okay, I'd rather have Allen at 6. Like, sure, so would everyone else. But are you comfortable if you get the 2 spot having 0% of a guy who could finish 10 to 15 points more than any other quarterback that's on the slate?
Yeah, that's fine. I'm not worried about it.
So yeah, I don't disagree. Obviously, Allen is the clear QB1 on the slate. It's tough to take him over Neighbors or James Cook, but I guess that's what you have to do.
Tooney says Tyrone Tracy optimal. Yeah, we'll get there.
Don't worry, Tunya.
Also, shout out to Tunya. I don't know if he wants me to say it, but he had a huge win over the weekend, so shout out to him.
Good shit, Tunya. Next time, shout out the Goobers.
Yeah. Any other thoughts on quarterback?
I probably
draftable. He's got some packages. He's got a big package.
One big package, yes. Yeah. 3-yard slip and slide is what I'm calling it.
That's not the package I'm talking. All right. Anyway, on to running back. HN is pretty clearly like first pick for me. He's 1.8, so I'm taking him every single time at 1. And then James Cook, I'm pretty behind on. I don't know. I'm just always taking Allen and Neighbors over him. And if I didn't regress to the market, I would have 0 Scattaboo. I think people are jumping the shark there. I don't know. Tracy at ADP 18 is silly, in my opinion.
Yeah, I think to talk briefly between the HN and Cook, I think HN is definitely going to, I don't know if the projections are out for this game. I'd imagine they are, but HN has to project more than Cook. Cook is one of those guys that can get there on like 6 rushes. I mean, we saw it. He had like a 40-yard rushing touchdown against the Jets last week. HN is just so involved in the passing game. Like he's not the most efficient runner simply because the O-line of the Dolphins is not that good. But like 8 for 92 and a touchdown in the receiving game, plus with his explosiveness, if he was to break a long touchdown, on the ground, he has to be the clear running back 1 and overall 1 on the slate for me. Scattaboo at 3 is like ludicrous. Gumby and I were together watching the Giant game last week on Sunday, and one of the things that I was not aware of that he made me aware of, the only thing he knows about football is the Giants, so it's helpful to talk to him about actual Giants football. So you guys are in for a treat here. Is Tracy criticized the play calling in week 1, so Dable decided to bench him, or not start him, I should say, and put Singletary out there for the first 3 snaps.
Well, but let me stop you. The rumor was that Dable said that that wasn't true, and they only didn't start him because he just returned the kickoff and he was tired.
There's something weird going on there. Like, is Tracy in the doghouse? Like, does Dable see himself in Fat Scattaboo? Like, maybe, I'm not sure. Tracy going, I don't know. Tracy going at like ADP 18. If I don't get Achane or Cook, I'm probably just taking one running back, and it's going to be Tracy.
Yeah, but honestly, like the Giants' run blocking is so bad. I kind of don't want either of them. Like Tracy in the last round, sure. In the 5th round, sure. I don't want anyone. I'm like, their run blocking is horrible.
Yeah, it's not good, but I still think there's value. Like, I expect the Chiefs, this could be a get-right game for the Chiefs. It should be 0-2 start. They're going to want to come out and just kind of do... Honestly, I could see them sort of doing what the Lions did this week to the Bears, just putting out and dropping 40 points on the Giants. But I could see Tracy or Scattaboo. I would bet my money on Tracy being involved in the passing game if they get down big time. So yeah. I think Tracy at 18 is a very clickable player.
Yeah, speaking of the Chiefs, first of all, they're only 5-point favorites. Second of all, I don't think I like Pacheco like at 14. I just don't. I don't know. He looks bad. He is bad. I don't know. It's just not good.
Yeah, Kareem Hunt, like sneaky goal line work. Like that's a guy if you want to take somebody in the last round that's not getting drafted 100% of the time. That I think is a very clickable player.
Yeah, I've been clicking him when I get blocked out at running back.
Yep. All right, wide receivers.
It's really about if Worthy plays. If he plays, then he's a smash at 11. If he doesn't play, then Hollywood's a smash at 15.
How aggressive are you on the Worthy ADP? Like I believe he did practice today, from what I saw.
Yeah, I've been pretty aggressive so far.
Do you have Worthy? Where do you have Worthy in your ranks on the slate?
9.
No, so wide receiver 3.
Yeah, ahead of Waddle, ahead of. Yeah, this is just vibes-based projections. It's nothing crazy. It's last week's projections with me like updating based on like matchups and injuries and shit. But...
Right. Here's the thing. Like the Dolphin, like if it's not Keon Coleman that gets there for the Bills, if they do wind up passing the ball, Shakir or Palmer will probably be optimal, or Kincaid. I mean, we'll get there with tight ends, but like the Dolphins secondary is pretty easily the worst in the league. That was part of the reason why I like Tua and the Dolphins offense a lot, just because they were going to be chasing a lot of points. So Keon Coleman, like he had a good week 1, hence the really, really expensive ADP on the slate. Like wide receiver 3 is crazy. But I understand like if he's the guy against the secondary, he'll hit in a big way, but I don't think it's 70% likely that it's going to be him. And that seems to be what the ADP suggests.
Yeah. I'm also okay with Josh Allen naked too. People are going to overstack him
for sure. Any late round scrolls for wide receiver for you?
Slayton, always Slayton, but
Slayton and Malik Washington. Malik Washington's been my guy for a while. I think I don't know how he would project, but I do expect Miami to be trailing in this game. And Malik Washington's been getting like 60-70% of the snaps. A guy that's out there that I think is better than people realize.
I also fear that Wandale is just going to be better than people realize, and also just better at football than I thought. So, if that's true, they use it more than Slayton's just dust. Like, I don't know.
Yeah. Can you believe I have 12.5% Wandale? I couldn't believe it when I checked it was that high. I don't know what made me take him so much. I guess I take the Giants.
All right, and the tight end. I have Kelsey projected pretty high. You're going to disagree because you think he's washed, but it's Kelsey, it's Kincaid, and then I just hope you get Theo at the end. If not, whatever. Doesn't matter. Yeah,
I actually agree with you. Kelsey, in all of tight ends last week, had the highest separation score, which I thought was pretty interesting. I mean, he did drop a crucial touchdown that would have advanced 2 of my eliminator teams had he caught it. Asshole. But I'm over it. Kelsey looked better in week 2 than I thought he did in week 1. And part of the Kelsey projection in your mind, like, are you projecting Worthy to play with Kelsey's projection at where you have it, or is it a bit more fragile if he does or doesn't?
I bumped him up 1 point from last week, so that's assuming, or I bumped him down 1 point. Sorry, from last week, so it's assuming that he gets like a 1 point decrease before he plays. Gotcha.
Yeah, to me, it's if you don't get Kelsey, then I think Noah Gray is fine. Like you're just hoping for a touchdown at a guy that's not 100% drafted. it seems like to me if Kelsey, it's similar to what the BR slate was last week, where Trey McBride is the clear like tight, like either a great or late tight end. If he doesn't get there and is not optimal, then you can get by with any of these other shitty tight ends.
Yeah. All right, let's hop in one.
Yes.
Yeah,
But
I'm
before
like,
it fills, if you guys are in here, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Don't come in fourth in the dog bowl. We've had a couple winners last year. Tunya had a big win last weekend. Congratulations again. Hit the like button, subscribe. We've been doing this for over a year. Having fun hanging out with you guys. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. It's free for us.
Jackson Dart's got a huge package. What up, Seth? Just don't say yeah. It seems like they not to go full Giants talk on this, but it seems like Dable is more open with the media this year, probably trying to save his job.
So we have 3, which based on how I would look at the slate, 3 seems to be like the worst pick to me.
Yeah, I agree because like I don't know. I haven't mixed in Cook yet. I think I've taken him once, but I don't know. I could be convinced if you really feel strongly about Cook.
Cook is a scary player to fade against Miami.
Yeah. Tunya says I'll shout the goobers out if you buy him a Rolex.
I mean, sure. You got me.
That's like a reference because Saber Sim buys people a Rolex if they win a milli.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's fun.
As long as you like rep them, whatever.
Sure.
Like, their logo. James Cook goes 101.
Wow. All right. So maybe 4 is the worst spot to draft in this board.
I would not do that. I would not. Oh, is that T-Bear? I got T-Bear.
Oh.
Let me get Allen.
Do we get Allen or do we have to take Allen?
We get Allen.
HN would have been so much more fun. Cook, HN, Josh Allen to start, followed by Neighbors. I'm assuming this guy will go Tyreek. If not, Tyreek to me is like the clear pick. I don't know. Like, what's the value over replacement with Tyreek Hill and Kelsey? Like, I know you have Kelsey or Tyreek higher, but what's the VORP suggest?
Well, my ranks have Tyreek Hill higher, so
okay, I'm down for it if you want.
Let's do it. That makes me less like I don't feel like I need to stack Allen because we have to bring back with the best player on the other team. So
I agree.
But
honestly,
I mean, if it falls to us,
yeah, if Josh Allen gets there though, like if he gets like 35 plus points, it's going to be because he has like 2 rushing touchdowns and like maybe 1 or 2 passing touchdowns, which are not obviously guaranteed to go to the same player. So I agree, especially in this contest, people see Bills, they're just going to want to like, onslaught the game with like having 5 Bills players and a bring back in Miami. I think that's the wrong way to play it.
So for my projections, I have Tyreek projected for 13.5 and then Kelsey for just under 10.
Yeah, I think those are reasonable.
Yeah.
Tyreek looked pretty good.
What would you have Scadaboo and Tracy?
I'd have them. I think I'd have Scadaboo slightly higher than Tracy, just begrudgingly, but I would have them way closer than where they're going.
Yeah, I have Scadaboo at 10 and Tracy at 9, and they both feel high actually.
Yeah, I would probably have like 14, 15, to be honest. I mean, Worthy, if he plays, is going to be the guy you need.
Yeah, it's either Worthy or Kincaid for me.
What are the odds that Breezy takes a Kincaid? I don't know. I'm kind of torn. Like, the value of a replacement with Kincaid after he goes is like shitty, but Worthy also could be the guy you need if he plays.
Let's do Worthy. Like Scadaboo going at 8, that's crazy.
That's insane.
I don't know. That doesn't feel right.
Sometimes you could just look at a slate and be like, that guy's mispriced, whether you know anything about the slate or not. Like Scadaboo to me seems like that guy this week.
Your judgment of my judgment doesn't move me. What's up, Daniel? Did you win a dog bowl? See with that Justin Fields team I poo-pooed. We got Kincaid.
Oh yeah, Kincaid for sure. What's nice is Schofield already has a running back, and T-Bear already has 2. So we'll get our pick of one of the 3 guys that come back to us inevitably.
Yeah. This is so funny. He actually won the dog bowl team that T-Bear made fun of. That's great.
Oh, fun. Congrats, Dan. We will be doing the Dog Bowl
I
later.
didn't realize to pick Josh Allen. I was like, wait, how did 4 quarterbacks just go? Like, we actually can't pick a quarterback.
Yeah, we had to take Josh Allen 3.
Casey run defense is fine. Good luck, Scatterbros. Yeah.
Agree. Running into Chris Jones doesn't feel good.
It's not even the defense. It's the Giants run blocking is
lack of
horrible.
O-line. Right. Well, has Andrew Thomas? Did Andrew Thomas practice today? I'm actually not sure.
Yes, I think so.
Who would you go with? I mean, Pacheco, I guess, is the guy, right? It's such an uninspiring pick, though.
I don't know. He's almost undraftable to me.
He's so bad.
At a certain, like, here's my logic, because I don't have the all-knowing ETR projections in front of me right now. Let's make this pick. I would probably do one of these two.
You wouldn't want to do Josh Palmer?
Nah, I don't think so.
Let's do Malik.
All right. So we got Allen, Pacheco, Tyreek, Worthy, Malik Washington, and Dalton Kincaid.
Malik's been fun.
Let's do another. Are there any, like, I'm trying to think. What do you think Worthy projects for if he plays? He projected for 13 in week 1.
I was going to say about 12 and a half.
I feel like it should be need 3, by the way, if anyone wants to join. I feel like it should be lower because coming off a pretty significant injury.
I mean, pretty significant injury. He missed 1 week.
It's still a significant injury. Plus, he can play with the harness for the first time ever.
Yeah.
Which is not comfortable.
I'm sure it's not. I don't know. I'm assuming he's also practicing with the harness on. So it's not like he's going to be out there on the game for the first time using it. I don't know. Like, I think he's going to be a guy that you're just, if he plays, you're going to wish you had him.
Is Ray Davis clickable?
I don't know. Like I loved Ray Davis, like in best ball season, especially when he was going in the 150s. By the way, we still need 3 if anyone wants to jump in with the PTP with us. But like he wasn't getting that much work. I'm actually going to pull up his snap share last week because I didn't look at it this week or after week 2. But yeah, I mean,
also keep in mind they blew the fuck out of the Jets too.
I know. Week 1 though, 12% Ray Davis, 33% Ty Johnson. Week 2, 25% Ty Johnson, 27% Ray Davis. I think Ray Davis is clearly more talented than Ty Johnson, but at the same time, like, talent doesn't score fantasy points if they're not on the field.
Yeah. I don't know. The ball knowers love Ray Davis. I don't know.
I love Ray Davis. Yeah, I think he's a great running back. But
Exhibit A.
Again, if you're only going to be on the field 25% of the time, I don't know if I want to click you.
I'm sure he's very offended about that.
I love Ray Davis. I think I have a similar percentage of James Cook and Ray Davis teams because of the whole holdout, and Ray Davis was in the 150s when I took a lot of him, and I took Cook when he was falling in the 4-5 turn a lot with the contract thing. So I don't know.
Man, Ray Davis was the worst pick in all of best ball.
I don't know. I'm starting to think it might have been Aaron Jones, a guy that I triumphed for months on the show.
Yep.
Because I remember you said, like, Jordan Mason, worst pick on the board, like multiple streams. And at the end of the day, he's the handcuff on what people think was supposed to be a good offense with a 31-year-old who has a history of lower body soft tissue injuries.
Yeah, I don't know. And well, I mean, the win was that he looked better than Aaron Jones when they were both healthy. That's the win.
Right. So we have the 101. Anyone that's in here with us, you will not be getting Devon Achane. That will be us.
Yeah, pretty easy. I mean, if he is playing 90% of snaps, I am fucking dust in best ball. Like it's so over for me. It's so over.
Achane played 93% of the snaps in week 2. That's unbelievable.
Yeah.
Dude, he played more snaps than Tyreek Hill and Waddle. As a running back.
It just makes well, kind of.
And a receiver.
Yeah, right.
He plays 2 positions and you can get him for the price of 1.
How many snaps did Ali Gordon play?
7, 12%.
What about, was there another running back they played?
Well, it's not even a running back. Alec Ingold is a fullback who played 35%. No other running back other than Ali Gordon had any snaps.
is crazy.
That's crazy. Like they're gonna run. I don't even know how I feel if you have Achan in like a season-long best ball format because like he's not a big guy. He can't keep up this 95% snap share and still get there 17 weeks from now. It's like it's just not going to be possible.
If the only thing that you told me before best ball season was that Achan was going to get 95% of snaps, I probably would have 100% of them. Like that
Or
if
I told you, oh, go ahead.
No, that's just insane.
Yeah. Or if I told you that ETR would project McCaffrey as the clear 101 every slate, you'd have like 50% of him.
Or if you told me that ETR was going to project Keenan Allen in the 120s after he signed with the team that everyone knew he was going to sign with, that drives me insane. Drives me up a wall.
Do we want to do Waddle and Worthy? Or do we want to diversify with Hollywood, assuming we take a risk that Worthy doesn't play?
Full send. Because Worthy's going to rise because people can't use their brains and realize that that Worthy is questionable. So he's going to rise as soon as ETR comes out and people just see the big number.
ETR only puts out projections even for a Thursday night game the night before?
Yeah.
Oh, that seems like a big edge in drafting these contests if you do have a functioning brain.
I do not, so that's unfortunate.
Well, luckily you have me. And you have our lovely viewers.
Some of them are lovely. I don't like some of them, though.
Touche.
Blowout run? I think it's probably the opposite. If they're like, if you got 50%, then you could say, oh, blowout. They didn't want to play him, but they're not playing their best player in blowout time for no reason.
Probably. This is where we have to make the decision. Do we want to punt? Like, do we want to take Tua with the double HN Waddle?
Just push quarterback.
Okay.
Shakir or Tracy to me. I guess Theo. I could be.
Well, we have 2 picks.
Oh yeah. Well, we only can get 1.
Why? Oh right. I'd probably go Shakir.
Interesting. And then probably Theo. I'm guessing Theo's going to project better than Noah Gray.
For let me just look at. I want to see how much Theo played. Theo played. He was on the field 84% of the snaps. Let's just take. We got to take Theo.
Yeah.
Plus, because I'm assuming that the Tyreek drafter will take Tua, setting up like a little Russ Theo stack.
Yeah, well, like I said, I don't think stacking matters that much in the.
No, I agree, but when you can.
The thing is, right? So, like, if you have 2 games on a slate, the odds that one goes crazy and stacking is important is not as high as when you have 12 games on the slate, and like the odds that one game goes crazy are pretty high. So, like, if less points are scored, correlation matters less, so stacking matters less. Like, if there's 100 points scored in a game, like it's very unlikely that like the quarterback gets there without a receiver. If there's 10 points, one can get there by themselves.
I hear you.
All right,
and we will finish out the team with Russ. So team finishes Russ, Achan, Worthy, Waddle, Shakir, and Theo Johnson.
All right. I also I did the pleasure of hopping in a dog bowl so that we didn't have to wait, and it actually filled perfectly on time here.
Oh, fantastic. And we have the 101.
Oh,
so
nice.
You have McCaffrey as the 101.
Correct.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Okay.
Are you not sure?
I have my doubts that it wouldn't be Bijan.
Why? Sell me.
Look at Bijan's usage.
Look at McCaffrey's usage.
I know, but I think Carolina. Here's the thing. I know you say the projections bake this in, but the projections aren't released yet, so you can't say that.
My projections bake it in.
Bijan against Carolina is such a better matchup. And Arizona's not even that good of a defense, but Carolina is that bad. Like they're Miami level bad defensively. Again, part of the reason I like Bryce Young a lot was for just garbage time and having to get, chasing points every week. Atlanta really likes to run the ball. And they're starting to involve Bijan a bit more in the passing game.
Fine.
Didn't do a good job selling you.
Because the thing is, McCaffrey's going to be going when ECR drops. McCaffrey's going to be going 101. So like, there's no reason not to just take him now because in an hour and a half, that's where he'll go anyway. That's my logic.
Yeah.
ETR has the Panthers as by far the worst defense against running backs, by the way.
Yes, a reason to take Bijan.
What's the worst against quarterbacks? Oh, that's a fun one.
Worst defense against quarterbacks?
Yeah.
The Bears.
No.
Really? The Cowboys?
Second.
Wow, second after Russ had almost 500 yards and 4 touchdowns. Who's worse than that? Give me a conference.
That doesn't help.
NFC or NFC? AFC won't help.
Oh
yeah, I forgot who I'm talking to.
I think it's NFC.
You think what?
I think it's NFC.
Who's a bad passing defense? It's not the Cowboys, really? I would have bet my money it was the Cowboys or Bears.
Yeah, it's the NFC.
Who is it?
The Bucks.
Oh, interesting. I wouldn't have guessed that after watching how bad the Texans' offense looked against them last week. But yeah, that's true. They are not good. Holy crap. Mason at 7. Seriously, guys?
This guy is a punter. No offense to
a punter? What do you mean?
He is. He just does whatever he wants in these.
7. Dude. This is it. So I was going to talk about this before we just jumped into one, but Jordan Mason is not a guy that's involved in the passing game. Like his upside is going to be capped. Like, sure, you want to get 14, 15 points. Like that's his upside because he's just not going to catch passes.
He might now that he's going to play 100% of snaps.
Nope.
He's going to have to.
Nope. Not in his player profile. He has it. He didn't do it in San Francisco when McCaffrey was hurt last year. This guy will not catch more than 2 passes this week. No doubt about it.
I don't know. I don't think it's that bad of a. I don't know. I think he's fine. He look where he's going next to. He's going after Jonathan Taylor before Bucky Irving. I think that's right.
No, that is so not right. Let me just look at the slate. Hold on a second. I would rather have Josh Jacobs. I would rather have Javonte Williams. I would rather have Chase Brown.
Javonte Williams?
Yep, I'm capitulating entirely.
No.
Javonte Williams is an awful player on an offense that's going to score a shit ton of points because their defense is awful. Dude, Jordan Mason, no. Also, I don't know if it's a glitch on my screen or not, but I don't know if you can look at Kenneth Walker. His projection is not negative 800.
What?
On my screen. No, oh, that's so weird. Yeah, literally minus 795.5.
That's not
so
a good
weird.
pick.
He's negative EV, literally. Ironically, I actually do think he's a pretty good pick this week.
I think I said it last week. I had some Kenneth Walker in the 6-mans actually last week.
That's a sharp pick.
Yeah, not like I fucking won anything anyway.
Here's the thing though, and I know Charbonnet was awful. Like I think he had like 15 carries for like 10 yards. Charbonnet still played almost twice as many snaps as Walker did. Like Walker played 23 snaps, 35%. Charbonnet played 55.
Yeah, but they're gonna watch that game and see that Charbonnet sucks.
Yeah, but they're still saying that Walker's dealing with a foot injury, so they're limiting his touches. I don't know. That's a weird. Seattle's just weird, man. I don't really know how to feel about them. I was kind of low on them all off season, other than Charbonnet. And I still don't feel bad about having Charbonnet, even though he didn't look that good last week. He did look pretty good in week 1.
You want to see something sad? This is the saddest thing I've ever done. Jonathan Taylor. This is last week. Jonathan Taylor, James Cook, Malik Neighbors, Darius Slayton. Why wasn't that Wan'Dale Robinson?
Oh, where would you have finished if you had him?
Not important. Don't want to know.
You don't want to know, or you looked and just?
I don't even want to know.
Okay, yeah, that sucks.
But because I literally was like, all right, this team's gonna be a Giants double, whatever. Like if someone wins with the Giants, it's gonna be me. And I like Wan'Dale was projecting, like they were both like never drafted, like so it didn't matter. Like it doesn't matter. Wan'Dale projected for like 0.6 points higher than Slayton. I was like, no, like I know the Giants, I'm picking Slayton, and that didn't work well.
Oh, was that in the dog bowl or a BR?
No, it was a BR.
Okay, that makes you feel less bad.
I think that you would have needed Rome anyway, so it wouldn't have like won. I'm pretty sure, but
you would have needed Amon Ra too, right? Like there had to be a team
Amon
that
had like 35 points, right?
He had the same. Him and Neighbors were like within a point or two of each other.
Oh, okay.
So that should make you feel better. Man, oh man, is it tough to take a Rams player against Philly?
The answer is Devontae Adams.
I know, but it's such a tough click.
No, it's not.
It is. The time of possession, they're going to be on the field for like 40% of the game.
The Eagles are middle of the pack for DVP.
Yeah, but they're going to have the ball
ETR.
for 8 minutes a drive.
No, this is just like it's how ETR adjusts like that position based on like it's a percent. There's this like negative. I just lost it. Negative 1.4% is his projection. So not worry about that.
Negative 1.4% or point, like points.
Percent.
Oh wow, pretty low. Who do you want to take with this next pick? I'm assuming running back dries up after this.
Running back's deep.
Okay, so then I would lean more receiver then, or tight end.
No.
Kraft is gone. Ladd or Evans, I guess. Ladd against Surtain, not exciting.
Let's do Evans.
Evans has kind of been quiet, like the first 2 weeks. It's a lot of Egbuka talk.
Yeah, I was gonna say, did you see Egbuka didn't practice today?
No,
Veteran
what happened to my man? Well, he if you remember during the game, what was it on Monday? I don't even remember. He was getting you saw like halfway through the game that he was getting his upper leg wrapped.
I did not see that.
Ah, that's right. I forget you don't watch the games.
I've watched more football. I have a hot take too. I've watched more football this season so far than I've ever watched before, and I haven't seen a single block in the back called yet. Like, is Big Goodell like pushing a narrative to not have block in the back? Like, I haven't seen a single one.
I saw there. I don't remember what game it was. It was a recent one. It might have been a Monday night game where there was a clear block in the back. They threw a flag, and then they were like, "Yeah, actually, it's not a block in the back," because it wound up being important. Like it was a 40-yard return or something.
I think that was a college game.
No, I don't watch college.
Oh.
It was definitely an NFL game. I just don't remember who it was. I felt like it was a Monday night game.
Okay, I'll take your word for it.
Yeah. Somebody from the chat remind me. So we started with McCaffrey, Devontae Adams, and Mike Evans. We're taking good players on good teams.
The only reason I don't like taking Devontae Adams, and don't get me wrong, I love Devontae Adams.
You do.
Is that I'm never taking Stafford. He never hits a ceiling. He scores 15 points no matter what. Devontae Adams has 30, Puka has 50, and Matthew Stafford somehow has 12 points. I've never seen anything like it. So I just never click him, so it's basically unstackable.
It's super interesting just looking at the board and some of the receivers that are going in the first two rounds. Like, you don't want to take any of these guys' quarterbacks. Like Dak, okay, fine with Lamb, sure. Puka, like you said with Stafford, you don't want to. Like, do you want to take Jake Browning with Chase? Probably not. Stroud with Nico doesn't sound good. Carson Wentz and Jefferson, like, what do you think the stack is that's gonna really get there? Like similar to like the Goff Amon Ra in week 2. What could you see as being that this week? I have a clear answer, by the way.
London and Penix.
I think it's going to be a Dunze and Caleb Williams, and I am low on the Bears.
You're just chasing last week at that point.
No, I don't think so. The Cowboys have an awful defense. Rome.
Oh, they're playing Cowboys.
Yeah.
I mean, like, look at these ADPs. Just give me DJ Moore. Like, I don't know.
I don't know. Like, I don't think so. Dunze has had a 35% target share. Like, he had 11 targets last week, 130 yards. Like DJ Moore, it seems like they have to. It's like Ben Johnson feels obligated to involve DJ Moore in the offense by giving him like a little screen pass, and then he's like, okay, now we can run our offense. We gave him the ball once, and then it's just going through a Dunze. So I think a Dunze is a guy that I mean, he's being pretty highly drafted now, so I'd be surprised if he rises once ETR comes out. But he's a guy this week against that awful defense that I could see being what you need.
Speaking of the Bears, what are we doing with Colson Loveland? Should Ben Johnson be murdered? Like what are we doing? You spent the 10th pick on him, and then he's just not playing ever?
Well, here's the thing.
Cole Kmet is not good. Stop it.
Cole Kmet is a good blocking tight end. They love him. So here's the thing. There's a big emphasis on the Bears this year, like going into this season, on improving that offensive line. Like they got the guy from Kansas City whose name I can never remember. That's a very good. That's the best OT in the league. Like they like the idea of protecting Caleb Williams. Like I'm looking right now. Cole Kmet, first 2 weeks, both weeks, 90% snap share. Loveland actually decreased slightly. Week 1, 57%. Week 2, 53%. It just seems like they like what Kmet brings to this offense right now. That will, I would assume, change as the season goes on, but not what you want if you're a big Loveland drafter at all. That's for sure.
It makes no sense. They're playing DeAndre Swift, who sucks. They're not playing Loveland, who's fucking explosive. Like, what are we doing? Like, Ben Johnson might just not be a good coach. I don't know.
Well,
Stupid.
to be fair, Monungai played 40% of the snaps in week 2. Like, it was week 1, it was 81% to 13% in favor of Swift. And then week 2, it was 57% to 41% in favor of Swift.
But watch this. I'm going to click on Monungai's name, and he's going to get like 2 carries. 7 carries, more than I thought.
Yeah, I just think Monungai is a bad football player. So it's like, that's why I'm not excited about it. But
that's great. That's what Swift is. So
yeah, but Swift gets more opportunities against the bad Dallas
as someone
defense.
Who's probably watched 0.25 Bears games in the past 2 years, I can tell you that Swift is bad. Ghost says DJ's on the way out.
He is. It's going to be Luther Burden time soon. Everyone that drafted Burden, hang tight. I'm okay if Igbuka keeps falling to just take him and then have a Baker double if he's still here.
I don't hate that.
Is Baker still there?
Baker's gone.
Who takes Baker without either of them?
Probably going to take Mr. Otten.
Oh, yeah, sure. Kyle Pitts is a guy that I think will project really, really high this week. We should absolutely take him. Carolina is the best matchup against tight ends, man. Just trust me on this. Just trust me. Just hold your nose. If you want, you don't have to pick it. You could just let it auto pick. So you could say it was an accident. I can guarantee you of everyone here, Kyle Pitts is going to be the guy that projects the highest. No doubt about it in my mind. Nice.
All right. Then what are we doing at running back? Or do I just reach for Penix? I don't really want to reach for Penix.
I don't want to reach for Penix either. Like, who do I want? I don't know what quarterback we want.
Jaylen Warren is who I want.
Jaylen Warren and Kyle Pitts is a great pick. We could take Rodgers with Warren.
What are we doing? This is like 2017 all over again.
No. I think this is fine. Like Warren, another guy that I was pretty low on this season. I wish that wasn't the case.
I have so much Warren in the eliminators that I lost in week 1.
Oh, that sucks. Yeah. I mean, it's over for Caleb Johnson. It was over before, but yeah. I mean, so this gives us an option. I think we could do one of 2 things. We can either take Mac Jones with McCaffrey or Rodgers with Warren. I think both are fine. Or Penix if he falls, but I doubt he will.
He's going to fall.
The London guy. Oh, no, the London guy already took Baker for some reason. Sure.
Yeah, we're trading.
I'd rather have Baker.
There's only 4 people who need a quarterback, so I think we're okay.
Who would you... What's your pick at quarterback here if you had the choice between
Penix.
any of them?
Definitely Penix.
Definitely Penix?
Yeah.
Makes me wish that we went Tet instead of Evans and that at that 2-3 turn because they play each other.
Who?
I wish we went Tet instead of Mike Evans if we were going Atlanta stack just for that extra. Like Tet's been pretty good. He's looked good.
Yeah, I think he's good, but the offense might not be good.
Doesn't matter.
The best thing going for them is that their defense is terrible.
That was always the bet. The bet was never Bryce Young is elite. The bet is Bryce Young will be chasing points, and I think he's good enough where they play prevent defense. Like exactly what happened in Arizona last week is what I think the Panthers will have all year. They're down 27-3 at halftime. Defense plays soft coverage. They get 3 meaningless touchdowns at the end of the game. Bryce Young gets 25, and then those touchdowns get dispersed among the tight ends and wide receivers.
All right, who had the highest expected fantasy points at running back last week?
Probably got to be McCaffrey, right?
Yeah, McCaffrey.
And then I'd guess Bijan.
Yep.
And then probably Achane.
No, Barkley.
Really?
Yeah.
Barkley's a guy that I think will fall when ATR comes out. Like I have JT and Lamb ahead of Barkley in my stuff.
Yeah, because ETR they just never project Barkley well. I've accepted it.
Well, it's not only that. I just like whether they project them well or not. To me, doesn't make a difference. But I think Barkley will score less points than Lamb or JT this week.
Also, Devontae Adams, number 2 in expected fantasy points, and Brian Thomas was 6.
Yeah, Brian Thomas bet does not feel good. I don't know if did you see any of the highlights of that?
I saw he dropped a pass over the middle of the field, but
he just looks like he doesn't really care. Like he's like running. He's
hurt. He's hurt.
Yeah, but he has a wrist injury. Like I hate when people say that. Like, oh, he's hurt. Like, yeah, but that precludes him from running at full speed. He has a wrist injury.
It makes you not want to take a hit at full
Sure.
speed.
Yeah, I guess. But I don't know. Like if you're that hurt, but he wasn't on the injury report. So it's like
Now
both
this
things.
week he is.
Yeah, this week he is because they said it as an excuse after the fact. Like I love Brian Thomas. Don't get me wrong. He was my guy last year pre-draft. But this year it felt like we pushed him up a little bit too high.
What's the highest tight end expected fantasy points last week?
I mean, are you including Tucker Kraft in that?
Oh, actually, I lied. This is for the whole season, not just last week. Average of each game.
I guess. I mean, just based. It's not Kraft.
No. The expected fantasy points are based on volume.
Oh, so McBride, sure.
No.
Oh, and don't tell me it's Jawan Johnson.
It's Jawan Johnson.
No way. Are you
He's gonna
serious?
protect for like 11 points this week. I'm telling you.
Holy shit! What world are we living in where Jawan Johnson in 2025 is relevant?
Yeah, I mean,
that's crazy.
I had like 40% Jawan Johnson last year, so no.
I know you were so in on him. It was crazy. I didn't understand.
I still have a ton of him. Like not a ton. I have a good amount of him, but
I think I've taken him once. Not feeling good about it.
Yeah, I would not feel good about that right now.
So it looks like we're going to get our choice of quarterback. So if you want to take Penix, then we got our wish.
I mean, this is also silly. Bo Nix,
Bo Nix against the Chargers, yeah. But the odds of you winning with a naked Bo Nix is probably pretty low.
Is it though? You sure?
Yeah, he hasn't run that much this year so far.
It's 2 weeks. It's 2 weeks, easy.
So far, that's all I said. I'm just giving. Troy Franklin looks pretty good right about now. James Conner at 71. Oh, how the mighty have fallen.
I'm curious what his projection is going to be.
I think it's going to be right around what DeAndre Swift's is. I wouldn't, if it was like 12, I wouldn't be shocked. Like,
let's do another dog bowl.
Okay. I don't think Trey Benson is good.
Never mind. I'll stay in, but we're in in the meantime.
I don't think Trey Benson is good, but they seem to think he is. I think he's going to get like a 60-40 split with Connor this week, and as a result, I don't think Connor's going to project that high.
Yeah. Barkley's missing those retired O-linemen. What has been his longest run?
That's a good question. I'm
going to go with 14 yards.
Oh, no, it's more than that.
I don't know.
Not much more than that, but it's more than that. Hold on. Give me about 2 minutes and I could find it.
He only had 88 yards last week and then 60 the week before.
Yeah. Javonte Williams had more points than Barkley did when they played last week. Or in week 1. That's crazy. So Barkley in week 1, his longest run was 16 yards. And then in week 2 against the Chiefs, it might be less than that. Let's see. Barkley's longest run was 13. Yeah, 16 yards so far. Week through 2 weeks was his longest run.
Yeah, that sounds about right. I hope he's bad. That would make me so happy.
We've talked about this a bit on the stream. What do you think about Jalen Hurts? Good quarterback, bad quarterback?
I mean, he's undoubtedly good.
He's a bad quarterback.
No, he's not. Stop it.
He's a good game manager, but he's a bad quarterback.
Tom Brady was a game manager.
No. Tom Brady actually threw the ball. He didn't play rugby.
Well, that's a whole other story. That play needs to be fired into the sun.
It's the Eagles put out unwatchable football every week. If Eagles are on primetime, I'm not watching. I'm going outside. I'm taking a walk. I'm touching grass. McCaffrey at 3. I know I can't talk you out of that.
Yeah, no. Don't even try. Don't even think about it.
Didn't even want to waste the breath.
Yep, smart man.
McCaffrey at 3, I think is good though.
I don't think it is.
Jonathan Taylor, another guy that seems like a huge winner this year. So at least so far, inevitable. This guy will get an ankle injury and not look good for 6 weeks afterwards. It happens every year, literally. But for now, in a weekly VR, just keep riding the hot hand. He's getting the volume he's getting and how much he's on the field, and now he's involved in the passing game a bit. It's a good pick.
Yeah, I did not expect him to basically get 100% of snaps. That's kind of crazy too.
I didn't expect Daniel Jones to be anything worth mentioning.
Yeah, where did I land on Daniel Jones? Because depending on the mood you got me in over the summer, I was either saying that that the Giants failed him and he was actually not that bad, but
You went back and forth.
yeah, that's because he just inspires rage inside of me.
Yeah, I'm right there with you. What do you what do you like coming up here? Like, I'm okay with Jefferson and Wentz. Wentz is kind of like a worse Jameis, where he just kind of airs the ball out, doesn't care.
Yeah, it's Jefferson for the ADP value because we already got ADP value with McCaffrey.
Sure.
No player take needed.
Yeah, okay, but I think player take, independent of the ADP value, I do think Jefferson will project more with Wentz, which I know sounds ridiculous, but I'm not going to be surprised.
Yeah, I agree. Daniel Jones playing within himself with a coach who plays to his strength and a good running game. I mean, like this was exactly what the Giants were before Dable declared war on Daniel Jones and his family. So,
yep, Daniel Jones. Don't people forget he led the Giants to a playoff victory against Minnesota in Dable's first year as a head coach.
I do not forget. I would never forget. That was the highlight of my life.
You and I don't forget because we're Giant fans, unfortunately, but others do. Bowers is hurt.
Not worried.
Bowers, he looked hurt. More importantly, I guess I would probably go Hurts, the bad quarterback that just gets rushing touchdowns every game. Because to me, it's like you could get Kraft too. I think Kraft and Bowers are going to project for similar numbers.
No, incorrect. You're going to be shocked when Tucker Kraft is like the tight end 7 in projection.
Oh, shut up! That's so disingenuous.
It's really not.
It is. I really
believe that.
No, it is. It's ridiculous.
No, it's not.
Jayden Reed is not playing. This is the first week where Jayden Reed will not be in the projections. And we saw what Tucker Kraft did without Jayden Reed on the field. Unless you think Matthew Golden or Dobbs is going to project for like 12 points, it's got to go somewhere.
Yeah. It's going to go right to Matthew Golden's hands. Get ready to learn Wix. True. That's actually true.
I don't know. I'm not a Wix guy. I know a lot of the ball guys love Wix, but I never really saw what they did. Chase Brown, I'm fine with here. I'm fine taking these discarded players on offenses that I don't think will suffer that poorly.
Chase Brown over Genti?
Yeah, the Raiders O-line just scares the shit out of me. I was low on Genti preseason. I'm still low on him now until they can figure out the usage for him. Plus, it gets that Jefferson correlation as well.
Oh, you fucker! You said it after I already picked him. You
knew.
Yes,
that is correct.
That just makes me not want to do it because I know that everyone is breaking ties like that, and it's so not right. I'm telling you, people overdo it. I don't have the numbers, but I know it's overdone.
Who do you want to take as our second receiver here? Do we want to scroll a little bit? Like, there's some guys that we can scroll, and yeah, like Bo Nix, Sutton, sure.
Yeah.
Let me see other wide receivers.
What about Jaden Daniels?
Jaden Daniels Q tag, although he's not going to play.
I think he might play.
No, they all but said he was going to be out. Like they said, the earliest he's practicing is Friday, which is still a stretch. Like if you take him, I would put it at like a 95% chance he doesn't play. We can if you want, but even if he does, like he's not going to run. I wouldn't want to take him naked here.
All right. Do you want to do? I think Sutton and Nix is fine.
Sutton and Nix are fine. I would nominate Tet and Bryce.
Yeah.
I think that's another one.
Totally forgot I answered a Dawg Bowl. We ordered McCaffrey at 2 in the Dawg Bowl again.
Oh, that's good. We could jump to that. Nobody's going to take Nix.
You should game stack if 2 teams are going to score 80 points. Tunya, how do you know when 2 teams are going to score 80 points? Please let me know.
Because when you pick,
in advance before the slate, I don't want to know after. That's no fun.
Because when you pick players in a game, you're hoping that they score 80 points. So in the chance they do, you want to make sure you want to draft as if you're correct and that the players you pick are in the game that you need.
No, I don't want to. Here's the thing. I don't want to. I think I have a hot take. Drafting as if you're right is wrong.
No, you're wrong.
I think it's wrong because it's not the right question. You want to draft as if when you're right, you win.
Yes. And you
It's
do
not,
that by picking the game that has 85 points
no,
scored.
see, you're thinking of it all wrong. You're not trying to pick the game. You're trying to pick the team. The team that
Okay.
wins. You're trying to draft the team that wins. You're not trying to draft the team that's optimal and scores the most points. You're trying to draft the team that wins.
Now, how would you
Because
suggest
people are over drafting like the game going off and not drafting enough just the team going off, which happens more than people think in their brains.
Sure. But
See Detroit last week.
yeah, or the Giants this week or the past week.
No, because both teams went off there. I'm just saying when one team only goes off.
Oh, sure,
People
okay.
underestimate how often that happens.
But at the same time, like Adunze had 30 points as the bringback
Doesn't fit
in
my
the
narrative.
Lions.
Doesn't fit my narrative.
Correct. And like Ferguson was the optimal tight end in the Giant game.
Either way, it happens. Point stands that it happens way less than people think.
Okay.
It
I would
probably
like to-
happens. I don't know. Maybe in an underdog. Like I would be shocked if it was more than 10 or 15% of the time.
Oh, I disagree with that, but I'd be curious what the data says if you can get that. Anyway,
I could,
but I would like to shift the conversation to talk about my 3 favorite games on the slate this week, and that might help drive some of our picks coming up here. In order, favorite to I don't say least favorite, but my top 3 in order from 1 to 3. Atlanta at Carolina, Dallas at Chicago, Jets at Tampa Bay. I think all 6 of those teams have the chance to score points. Most of them have a shitty defense. I think the Jets against Tampa Bay are going to have to score points. And I think Tyrod is a guy who can facilitate Garrett Wilson. It'll be the first time I ever say it.
Tyrod Taylor must be fucking Tom Brady then. Holy shit.
Tyrod Taylor is a guy historically that just zeroes in on one receiver. And I can't tell you to draft Josh Reynolds because I don't think he's going to play. So that just leaves Garrett Wilson as the only option. I'm assuming he's not going to get drafted in this that often. I think Garrett Wilson is going to be, and this will be the only time I say it, seriously, anyone embellish this because it will not happen after this week. Garrett Wilson against Tampa Bay is going to be a good pick.
I just got a couple of interesting notifications.
Do share.
Zach Charbonnet doesn't practice. But wait,
okay.
There's more. Lad McConkey does not practice.
Bicep. He must have just hit arms yesterday.
Yeah, same.
Okay, so let's think about that. Keenan Allen, Quentin Johnston. Sure. Ken Walker, this elevates him potentially.
And neither of those guys are veteran rest days, right? They're not veteran enough.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
Maybe that explains why Charbonnet looks so bad.
What was what?
He was
What was the injury?
15 rushes for 10 yards.
What was the injury though?
Oh, foot.
Oh, that's not
according to your screenshot. So we're coming up on the clock here. Started with McCaffrey. A lot of running backs have gone. London goes.
You're gonna make me take Rome, aren't you?
I'm gonna strongly encourage you to take Rome here.
Yeah.
It's just objectively a good pick. The Bears are projected for the 3rd most points on the slate this week. You're going to be surprised when you see Caleb Williams' projection, especially because he runs the ball in a game where this is going to be this could be like a 75-point shootout.
Did you also see Warren didn't practice today?
I did not. That's unfortunate. Let's see. Who else do we like here? Ladd is going to fall a bit. Makes me feel good that we didn't take him. We took Evans last draft. I doubt we want to double up on that again.
I mean, Brian Thomas is going to project so well again. And it's no
against Houston, though, with Stingley? I don't know. I don't think so.
We're doing the matchup thing again. I hate that.
Yes, we're doing the matchup thing because we don't have projections yet.
Yeah, but
AJ Brown's going to project well, but they don't ever score points. So
no,
why are we taking him?
Well. He's not going to project well. That's why.
Ah.
Okay, Brian Thomas goes. You're lucky because I was going to snap click him.
What about Tet?
Yeah, we could.
This game is going to be. This is my favorite game on the slate this week. Just
as
a reminder, last year when this game, and this is not the only reason I like the game, but last year when these two teams played, 75 plus points were scored. Bryce Young had the best game of his career. This was Penix's coming out party last year. 300 plus yards, 4 touchdowns, I think. Both these defenses are trash, and I think both the offenses could push each other.
See, Brian, this is what I mean. This is why bringbacks are overdone. The thing about AJ Brown is the Rams will score, so the Eagles also have to. Which I don't think is necessarily even wrong, but that's just how everyone thinks about it.
I get it. If you want to break the tie to not be correlated, sure. But then at the same time, my argument from last year about like if everyone's doing it in best ball, like, oh, the Rams are playing the Falcons in week 17, so everyone that takes Rams is going to take the Falcons as a bringback in best ball. Why is that any different this week than like on a weekly slate than on a season-long BR?
Because I think that the people who are doing best ball do not think about that, whereas the people who are drafting these think about it.
I mean, people wait for the schedule to be released before they draft so that they could get the break.
Fucks. I couldn't tell you a single week 17 matchup.
Yes, you can.
No, I really couldn't.
Giants,
Raiders.
There you go.
Okay, well that's not fair. I don't know. I really don't know a single other one.
That's so crazy. I could still probably name you all of them.
It's like, I don't know.
It matters because again, like you see it happen every year.
True. This is the real answer. You'll need to beat 55,000 people instead of 500. So like, if you do a stack and 1,000 people have the bring back versus 100 people don't, you never want to do the bring back.
Touche.
There's no way it's 10 times more optimal.
That's a fair point, Tunya. The size of the contest obviously makes a big difference.
Yeah, that's the real answer. But I don't know. But in like the Dawg Bowl, it's a little different too because it's 5,000 people. But
yeah, but you have to be like your team doesn't have to be like the top 0.001%, but in respect to the actual percentage of people that qualify, like you do.
Yeah. But I don't know. I feel like I'd rather just do, instead of a bring back, I'd rather just do a double stack. People are not double stacking enough in my opinion.
Okay. I have a nasty double stack for you then.
Oh boy.
Jatavion Sanders.
No,
okay.
Thanks.
Dude, no. Oh, hear me out. Guess how many targets Jatavion Sanders had last week?
4.
It was the quietest 9-target, 7-catch day you'll ever hear.
Am I going to open this and he's going to have like 11 yards?
And he dropped a touchdown.
He should have caught it.
Agree. I'm glad he didn't. You can get him in the last round instead of the 5th round because he dropped it.
I also think because people really don't want to do this. It feels gross. It feels bad. 2 wide receiver stack on the same team.
Oh no, I'm okay with that. But I would be less.
No one else is. That's my thing.
I'd be less likely to do that because that would mean we would have only one running back on this specific team. Unless you're good with that, then we can take DJ Moore and then Caleb.
No, I think. How do you feel about Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt this week?
Again, without Daniels, less excited.
Okay, then I would not hate 2 receivers. Is DJ Moore still here?
He just got picked.
It's unfortunate. All right, we're not doing that then.
That sucks. I would queue up Caleb for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, Caleb, McCaffrey, Rome, Tet. I mean, what about Egbuka? I mean, let me ask you this. Are you locked into a running back here?
No. I don't really like the running backs there.
Let me see running backs and tight end, all 3. Well, we're going to let Caleb go, but
you could do like Garrett Wilson.
I do think Garrett
Tyrod.
Oh, that's ugly. Ugly. I don't hate Garrett Wilson this week. Juwan Jennings with the double and McCaffrey and Mac Jones, like that's intriguing too.
That's intriguing, but Tyrod Taylor is off the fucking table.
Why? Oh, well, we just took Caleb, so.
Oh. Well, okay, never mind.
I still think Garrett Wilson could be a good standalone play on a guy that might not get drafted 100% of times as he goes. Wow, the one time I want Garrett Wilson, he gets fucking drafted. That's crazy. That's crazy. Jacoby Myers is going to just project well every week, even though he never scores any points. DeAndre Swift against the Cowboys. Rome with
that's a double that
I know. I was going to say that's a double as well, although he's terrible. Tootin, I love. Who's going to project? J.K. Dobbins is going to project a lot. Why is he going so
I
late?
don't think so.
Really? Why?
This is kind of gross here.
Yeah, I'm good for whatever you want to do. Honestly, I might just take a tight end and then just have this come back to me. Sanders.
Nah.
No.
Let's do Swift. When in doubt,
Ugly.
correlation.
Yeah. Okay.
How is he involved in their passing game? Or not
Who?
really? Swift.
Couple catches.
Okay. Well, because he definitely is not going to get there by running the ball because he is horrible, but he might catch a touchdown.
Well, I mean, you're just betting on the Bears to just score a ton of points.
Yeah.
Adunze catches 2 touchdowns. Swift catches a touchdown, runs one in. Caleb is what you need. I mean, Jesus Christ. Russell Wilson looked like he was ready to be a first ballot Hall of Famer last week.
Yeah.
You're telling me that Caleb Williams, who I'm not a huge fan of, but just scores fantasy points every week, can't do the same?
Yeah, I don't know if it's clear in the thumbnail, but that's Russell Wilson in a gold jacket.
Oh God.
Yeah, that's what it was. So, is he a Hall of Famer?
Who?
Russ.
No.
Right? Yeah.
No, he's done. Stick a fork in him.
Yeah.
So we have McCaffrey, Adunze, Tet, Caleb Williams, DeAndre Swift. Now, who do we want to take at tight end? I could give you some gross names.
Hit me.
Jatavion Sanders. Hunter Henry against Pitt. That seems intriguing. Scroll down a bit. Tongjis with McCaffrey.
No.
Yeah, they're gross names, but part of the reason why they're appealing is because they're not getting drafted.
They still like to score points.
Tongjis scored a touchdown last week.
Yeah, never again.
Mac Jones threw 3 touchdown passes.
Never. Once again, never again.
Why are you saying never again? Mac Jones.
He sucks.
Wait, no, he doesn't. Mac Jones was the reason Brian Thomas was relevant last year. That was all with Mac Jones and none with Trevor Lawrence.
No,
Trevor Lawrence and Brian Thomas have never been on the same page in their career.
What about Njoku?
I'm good with Njoku. It's just a tough matchup against Green Bay.
Oh, the matchup.
The matchup is tough.
Is Fannin still there, or did he go?
He went.
Man,
that's crazy to me.
I hate that Fannin is good. That's so unfortunate.
Why?
Because I have none of him in best ball.
We talked about him all offseason.
Yeah, it doesn't mean I'm going to pick him.
Once you saw the duck foot, you had to.
Fuck the duck foot.
Like, are people out on Hawkinson now? I'm not saying it's bad, but man, oh man, does he look washed.
Yeah. Yeah, I watched that game because it's an island game, and he looked real bad. I don't think he was open once.
He just looks slow. I mean, he's never a guy that's going to have blazing speed, but like he looked like he was slower than a linebacker.
Yeah. It
Pretty ugly.
was not good, to say the least.
Let's see. Are there any friends and family in here? I see JMC.
Dan.
Dan. Hey, Dan.
John.
Dave. A lot of one-syllable names.
Chris. Jeff.
Let's see. Who?
Jeff. That's funny.
Let's see. Dan's team: Barkley, Devontae, Chuba, Debo, and Fannin. That is an interesting team. I wonder who he's going to round it out with at quarterback. My guess would be if Daniels. Oh no, Daniels went in round 4. That's crazy.
How many limbs left? I have 12. I only did 75 though, and I lost like 40 of them in week 1. So, no, I lost more than that. I lost like 50 something.
Oof,
it was bad. I do think that I'm not just saying this. I do think that people taking bad running backs to advance from week 1 to week 2 is like a horrible move.
Well, what do you define as a bad running back?
Ramondre.
The guy who's going to be on the field to start the year.
Stop it.
He
is.
is.
I'm not doing the Ramondre discourse.
Fine. Daniel Jones naked? Oh, no, sorry, I don't know why I keep thinking we don't have a quarterback.
I'm good with any of these 4. Is Goddard gonna?
Goddard practiced today. I'm okay with Goddard.
Yeah, I think we can just swap to the highest projecting tight end.
Yeah,
Like we're stacking
that's
anyway.
fine. That's fine.
Yeah, so we did the Caleb double with Swift and Rome, McCaffrey, Tet, and Goddard.
It's a fun team.
You want to do a BR? What do you want to do?
Yeah, we'll do a BR. Let me look at my notes for the BR. Let's see. Sunday main slate. Let's pull it up. So I think there's a lot of players. I think there's a lot of players that are not getting drafted in this that very well could be. Pearsall against Arizona if Juwan Jennings does not play. Jennings had an ankle injury late in the game last week, so he's questionable to play. I think Pearsall could project relatively high if Jennings is out.
These are my eliminator exposures, by the way. 75% Austin Eckler.
Oof.
That is tough. I had like 60% Eckler too. That sucks.
That sucks, yeah. I mean, Eckler could be in that category of like shitty running back just to advance, though, like to be fair.
No. Not because I was only picking him after B-Rob got traded.
Oh, okay. That makes sense. A lot of handcuffs, though, like 41% Algier, 41% Giddens. You should never have any of those guys in the eliminator.
Oh, my God.
They're not going to score.
I'm not trying to advance from week 1 to week 2 to go from $0 to $0. I'm trying to advance from week 9 to week 10 when it goes from $1,000 to $10,000.
I get it, but how's that working out for you?
It's still early. I don't know. We'll see.
Do you have any teams that you think are live?
I don't know. I haven't even looked at them yet. I'll wait till I have like 3 left. It doesn't matter. Well, how is me looking at my teams going to change the outcome?
Well, it's not going to change the outcome, but it's just going to be. It just lets you know if your 4 running backs on the team are Algier, Giddens, I don't know, Hampton, and Henderson, like you're going to get 4 points from your running backs. The team's dead.
Yeah, well, that one's dead. Like some of them are dead. It's fine.
All right.
I have one with Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt. That one's not dead.
It could be dead this week.
God, I have so much fucking Will Shipley too.
Yeah, that was one that I feel bad about because I know I was pushing that on you. It looked great until he got hurt.
He was a good pick still.
Okay, I know you didn't feel that way at the time. Why are we just getting McCaffrey every time?
Yeah, no one wants the highest projecting player on the slate.
Oh, good God! It's just every McCaffrey team. So are you in this situation? We talked about this a bit, but like, where in about 52 minutes from now, McCaffrey is going to be the clear 101 every draft. Are you just taking like the highest ADP value like here just to get a unique combination?
Yes.
Even if you think they're going to fall?
If I think the player who falls is going to keep like the player who comes
like
back
Jefferson. If you think Jefferson is going to fall from 9 wherever he is to 15.
No, then I wouldn't do it.
Okay.
But I don't think he's going to fall.
Okay.
So we'll do it again.
This time we got it at the 4th spot instead of the 3rd. Are we just going to dupe ourselves?
Woody Marks, he's alive now, right? Like that was pretty good. He looked pretty good yesterday.
He looked pretty good. Yeah. The problem with him is that he doesn't have the ability to break tackles. Like he gets touched and it's over. He's going to fall. But he has some juice to him. He's quick. A good runner in between the tackles. I always thought coming out of college, USC guy.
Okay, wait. So here's an Elim team. I'm just looking at. Tell me how this thesis is wrong. Like I feel like this is so right. You take one elite running back, you take another mid-round running back who's locked into a role, and then you just take these guys who have upside late. And then you're so like if Saquon goes down, Shipley is an absolute smash, and he was going in the last round. No one wanted him.
Okay, sure, but let's see the receivers.
My receivers are going to be strong because I didn't take early running backs.
No. T. Higgins as your number 1 receiver is not strong if you punt running back.
This team is Josh Allen. We're not going to look at that one.
Well, that's the difference, though.
I didn't have that many elite quarterback teams, but
yeah.
The problem is I advanced all my Josh Allen teams because he scored 40 points in week 1. So
right.
Yeah.
Are we just going to take Bowers again?
I mean, we kind of have to.
God, Kraft goes over Bowers.
That is so wrong. That is so wrong. What are people
with
the wheel?
Do we even know if Bowers is going to... First of all, do we even know Bowers is going to play? He really legitimately looked like he was limping every time he ran a route.
Yo, it's JD, whatever my name was on here. Y'all laughed at me for almost filling the Wildcats early week 1. Remember that? I do remember that. Did you win the
Yes.
Wildcats?
How did it work out? Did you change your name because it didn't work out or because it did?
Javante?
I'm good with it.
Brian Thomas? We can take him later.
Brian Thomas will fall. God, we ruined the team. Like Christian McCaffrey, Justin Jefferson, Brock Bowers, Brian Thomas, all guys going in the first round in best ball, and then fucking Javante Williams just to round it out.
People are going to be so upset when they see Javante's projection.
I'm already upset because I know what it's going to be.
Yeah. He's going to project right next to Jordan Mason as like the running back 5'6".
You think Jordan Mason is going to project as the running back 5'6"?
Yes.
Let me tell you how wrong you are. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. He's going to project as the running back 9.
Who do you have right ahead of him?
Right ahead of him?
Yeah.
Chase Brown and Genty.
Do you have Genty over Jordan Mason? Stop it.
Yes.
Your ranks are now invalid.
Washington's defense has not impressed me.
He got second. That's crazy. That is kind of crazy. What was the team?
And just by the way, JD, we were not making fun of you. We just said you were a sicko.
Yeah, that's true. Very different.
Nobody was mocking you. Some of us might have been envying you. I guess we go Brian Thomas. I don't like Brian. Brian Thomas is not going to project well.
Yes, he is. What are we doing at quarterback, though?
I mean, I'm good with Wentz.
I was gonna say I don't hate that.
Wentz is. I'm telling you, Wentz is like. He's just like Jameis, just a little worse. He's gonna just chuck it down the field. He is. I'm serious.
It only feels fitting to end with a Carson Wentz team.
I'm gonna look up his stats.
yeah. Get ready to learn Cam Akers. I would. That would suck so much. That would really.
No, didn't they cut Cam Akers? I thought they cut
signed.
him.
He just signed.
Like today?
Yesterday, I think.
Oh, I didn't. I must have missed that. No, Cam. No, it's not Cam Akers. Do we just take Daniels and then Q-Tag swap to Carson Wentz?
Well, I'm not setting my ranks to swap this one team to Carson Wentz. I am okay with Daniels, though.
Let's just take Daniels and then just whatever.
Whatever happens, happens.
I mean, look at these. Daniels, McCaffrey. We're going to skip over our second running back. Jefferson, BTJ, Bowers. Like, if I told you a month ago that you'd be able to get this team in BR and have it not even be that unique of a combination, what a wild world we're living in, man.
You know what I would say? I would say my best ball bags are dead because if they're not going in the first round, it's not good for me.
I understand.
All right, I think that's pretty good for tonight, don't you think?
I think so. Appreciate all the people that stopped in. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe if you're new. We will be here all throughout the season. Dog bowls, BRs, PTPs, whatever you guys want, we will give.
Brian, he won 5 figures with your favorite guy.
Fields, Bijan, Connor, Puka, Wilson, Bowers.
There you go.
Yeah, every dog has its day. And I think, honestly, this week could be Wilson's day.
All right. We'll leave on that note. Thanks, everyone.